You fill up my senses like a gallon of wine, like a packet of woodbine, like a good picture stop.
Hey up guys, I'm Ricky.
And Marcus.
And we're going to talk about the Middlesbrough game yesterday. What did you think?
Good.
Good. Why were it good?
Because you're all over him.
All over him. I think that's the best we've played all season.
A bit.
A bit. Why, what did you not like?
Referees' decisions.
Yeah, but the ref decisions weren't down to how we were playing. How do you think we played?
Good.
Good. I do. Me personally, I think it was the best we have played all season. I couldn't fault any of the players. Non-stop running. Got a new nickname for Callum O'Hare, calling him Duracell. Don't stop. Who were your favourite player at the game? Harmer. Yeah. I think Canal, solid. I think Robinson had a solid game. Sidipek, amazing. You could tell he needed that rest. Non-stop running. Great through ball to Ben Diaz. Campbell, I think when he came on, he really changed it up. He offered a bit more threat than what Cannon were doing. I could still see Cannon's still trying to find his feet. Looked a bit stuck sometimes with some passes. You could see he got caught on his ankles a little bit. If I wanted to nitpick and say anything about anybody's performance, I think Clark did alright, but you could see he was a bit unsure on the defensive end. He stood off his player a bit too much and he kept on looking to Anel for reassurance. I think that's just due to chemistry. I think they'll get better with that. Ben Diaz, he didn't do much, but what he did do was good. I mean, that pass by Sidder, amazing, great pass. What do you think you got to talk about?
Campbell should have scored again. Should have passed against when he had that through ball to Ben Diaz to just shoot to make it 4-1.
Yeah. What did you think to Middlesbrough? How do you think they played?
Alright.
You think Middlesbrough played alright? Why?
Worse than last time, then.
Yeah, I think it was shocking. I think that Luke Isling, I don't think he should have been playing. That Edmondson, how did he not get red carded? He struck two players in face, and no, I think he might have got a yellow from it. Well, it's ridiculous, that penalty. Like Wilder said, that they give away penalties for that every game. You'd have 10, 11 penalties every game. It's ridiculous. I think refereeing had a very poor game. It was double standards majority of the game. I didn't enjoy it, but what it did do, it sparked a fire in United fans' belly. You could hear everyone chanting. It was one of the loudest atmospheres I've been to in a long time. You could sense that togetherness again. It was like a fortress. And if we can keep that up, I feel sorry for any team that comes to Bramwell Lane this season. I hope so.
I agree with the referee being shocking.
Shocking. Why? What decisions do you think he made bad?
For a penalty.
Yeah, I don't think it was great.
No one even tackled anyone.
No, I think it was a shirt pull. They were pulling at each other. That's why it were.
But Middlesbrough kind of started and then ref just gave the penalty.
Yeah. I mean, that takedown by, I think it was in their box as O'Hare's gone through. Luckily, Vaxak were there to follow it up. But me personally, I think that would have been a penalty if Vaxak hadn't followed up. But I don't think it'd get it. There were a couple of challenges what they got away with, and it was a joke. I mean, you had Island who were taking a throw in. Every throw in he took, it was delaying time. If not, he was walking about 15 yards up pitch before he took it. And referee were hardly saying out. But even if when he had warned him, he carried on doing it. It was a bit of a joke. Like I say, it was a bit of double standard refereeing. We got a tackle in and they were bowling for a free kick straight away. It was a bit ridiculous, to be honest. I'm happy for Anel, he got his goal. I think it's needed to happen. And can I just say, I do think that is our first goal from a set piece this season. Well, should I say a corner? Robinson, yeah, he played well. There were a couple little bits what I were a bit keen on. But can I just say, flow at game were amazing. no backwards passes, no side-to-side passes. We only did that when we needed, but the progressive play yesterday, best all season. It was like day and night compared to Portsmouth. We looked like a serious threat, and that's, like I said, best we've seen us play in a very long time. What do you think?
I think if we carry on playing like this for against Leeds, we'll probably get something from the game.
Yeah.
Like if we're gonna play a weaker squad against Luton, and then put every strong player like in the Leeds game. But I still think like they will start O'Hare against Luton.
Okay. So shall we do players a rating? See how they did. So we'll start off up top. Cannon, what would you give him out of 10?
4.
A 4? Why? Why a 4?
Like he barely did out on his first game at Bramall Lane, and then barely noticed him.
Right, no, but we're not talking about other games. We're talking about Middlesbrough game. How do you think he did that?
5.
A 5. Right, so I'm going to give Cannon a 6. I think he was there, but I don't think he was very influential. You can see it's going to take a bit more time for him to gel to understand how the rest of the team are playing behind him. So next we'll go to Raksaka. What number?
9.
A 9. Why do you want to give him a 9?
Because he's been playing right well and just been running all over the pitch.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Maybe not a 9. Maybe, well, yeah, I would actually give him a 9. He was all over the patch. He could have had a good 3 goals that first half. I thought it was unbelievable. Callum O'Hare?
10.
10?
Because he's been just run all over the pitch in non-stop runs.
Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't give him a 10, but it's a late 8, maybe a 9. I'm only giving Saki a 9 because he scored. Mr. Duracell, unbelievable. I hate to admit him, but Mr. Mountain, he will correct O'Hare, Armour and Saki are the key, including Campbell, their key to unlock the defences in this league. And if they can all play like they did, I can't see it. I think we'll beat anyone on our day. Harmer.
8.
8, yeah, I agree with that. 8, solid game. What I did notice about Armour yesterday, he kept on dropping into midfield and putting them long balls through again. It was like he was playing on left wing, but then he was dropping down to play as an 8 at the same time. It were nice. It was like shifting as the game progressed. It was good. City Peck.
I'd say 9 or 10.
Yeah, I'd give Sidney Peck a 10 for his effort, his passes. He were all over the pitch. Best game other than Wrexham. Wrexham's probably his second best game, and yesterday will probably his best game as players. Coming out game, I'd say. I mean, he's been in round squad, he's been starting and all that lot, but yesterday you could really see his skill set coming. Vinny Souza.
I don't think it was his best game like I thought it would be. I'll give a 6 or 7.
Yeah, I'll stick with a 7. Did well, solid. Didn't do anything spectacular apart from his little step overs. But yeah, solid 7 for Souza. Harry Clark.
5.
5.
Or 6.
Okay, why?
Like what you said, he didn't really as duo. Like in the other game, he used to just run straight.
Yeah. Well, I'd give him a 6 as well. Just for the fact, I think he's good going forward, but I think he's a bit unsure on defence. And like I say, it might be a chemistry issue or it might be an awareness issue or anything. But it doesn't seem that solid defensively. But with a bit of coaching off Wilder, he can get there. So we'll go to Burrows now. How do you think Burrows did?
He did alright. He kept trapped on the bum. So 6 or 7.
Yeah, I'd stick with 7 for Burrows. Not his best game, but not his worst game. He was consistent, did okay. He has improved dramatically defensively, I'd say. His awareness is getting so much better. It's like he can track runners now, whereas before he was kind of letting a few people get behind him. I think it's a lot better now. Robinson.
8.
8. Yeah, had a solid game. I gave him an 8. Won most balls in air, which were nice to see because I don't know. Sometimes he does push a little bit. He did make a silly pass, but he recovered it. And I'd just like to highlight that. There were a point where, I forgot what it were. There were a pass what got knocked back anyway, but Tyrese Campbell chased all the way from the opposition's box all the way back to near our box and kept up with man and just keep that defence so they had no easy balls. And his effort, what he put in, was great. It was great to see. And now...
8.
8.
Or 9.
I'd give an L a 9. Faultless. Won everything. Passing was spectacular. Heading was great. Tackles were great. His goal was even better. And it was nice to see him making them little runs again. And it weren't the runs to nobody. He actually had a plan this time. He was getting up and he was passing little short passes. It was great to see. Cooper.
An 8, because when we needed him to make a save, he did all that.
Yeah.
Like they had a clear shot. He just saved it like a bottom corner. Could have just slid to a bottom corner.
Yeah, I'd stick with an 8 for Coops. Didn't have much to do, but what he did do, he did it good. So let's do subs. Campbell.
Ooh, an 8.
An 8.
Cause he put him on pressure on everyone.
Yeah.
When he got on pitch, before that he used to just stand there.
Yeah.
And just stay back.
Okay.
For the ball.
Good. So Campbell, I'm gonna give him a 7. I think he played well. I think he didn't stop running. I think he was very good. But the only thing what's let him down, he got a bit greedy. He should have passed that ball to Ben Diaz. Who else come on? We had Ben Diaz come on. What would you give him?
A 7. He did all right with his run. Brewster, he could have done. If I were Brewster, he normally would just blaze it to a post or crossbar, but he just didn't. Just kicked it in just in the net normally.
I'm going to give him an 8. I don't think he did anything spectacular yet again. He was quiet on some parts, but when we needed him, he was there. He just seems to be in the right place at the right time, always. But end of the day, he knows where back at net is, and how composed he was to take that goal. I'm very impressed with him. Also, we have on McCallum.
A 6. I like how he just tries every single game he plays. And because when he gets a game, he wants to try his hot and best.
Right, so who else? Yeah, McCallum, I'd give him a 6. He were there, but he weren't really. He didn't play that long. Chowdhury?
5, because he barely had any time.
Yeah, I'll go with 5 with him. The same as Tom Davis, I'd give him a 5 as well. But overall, what did you think to the game?
A 10.
10. Yeah, I'd give it a 10.
Because picture us against Middlesbrough at their stadium. They were kind of all over us, but at our stadium we kind of focused ahead of them.
So, yeah, what do you think's the atmosphere?
Good. Normally, late games are just more quiet than usual. If it's a bigger club, you said, it's Sheffield Wednesday, we'll be louder, but we've been louder. I didn't expect us to be as louder.
Yeah, it was great. Like I said, I think that last night went night where we made Bramall Lane a fortress again. Let's just hope we can keep it up for everyone's sake, because we've got Leeds soon. We get through. Well, I'm not bothered about them. Are you bothered about them?
I'm kind of just nervous at the same time.
No. They haven't been in front of us for many, many years now. And that's not me being cocky, that's just facts. I can't remember how many years ago they finished above us in league. I think it was probably a promo season from League One. That was the last time they finished above us. I'm not worried about them at all. I don't think they've got better at all. I think Leeds game's a big one, and I think the Burnley game, that may decide second place. So let's hopefully crack on now. Finally hit second gear, let's get to third. Push the season out. So it'd be nice if everybody could like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.